What is up? Welcome back, Enchanters, to another capsule complete collection of Lilo and Stitch from Disney Jim Shore. Now, I've only received 2 requests for this, but this was not going to be my priority video I was going to showcase. And I don't know what's going on these last 2 months. I have been able to complete so many pieces to my collection. From the Mad Hatter Birdhouse. I was missing another piece, which I'm not showcasing just yet. I'll do that in a future video. I was able to get that. What we have here that just completed my Lilo and Stitch collection, which in my experience is the rarest piece ever made in Lilo and Stitch for Jim Shore. And I just got another piece that just came in the mail from my Disney Showcase collection. It just came in today as well. It's the Disneyland 60th Anniversary Mickey and Minnie. This is from the Disney Showcase collection, and it should be Couture de Force because it's very much inspired by Couture de Force, but it's not. And today, if you're watching this and you're an avid fan of Lilo and Stitch, you probably know already what piece this is. And I'm excited because we're going to unbox it. We're going to talk a little bit about it as well, but I'm so excited. But before we do that, don't forget, we have a giveaway, so go check that out. And don't forget about our incredible giveaway that we're having. This is for reaching 1,000 subscribers. The moment we get to 1,000 subscribers, we will be doing this incredible giveaway, which is the 100-Acre Caper Adventure Winnie the Pooh piece. In order to be eligible to earn this giveaway, you must be subscribed to our channel. You must like our videos, and every video that you comment under and that you share, you get multiple entries. So if you share our video, you get 2 entries, and for every time that you comment on any of my videos, beginning from the months of July through once we get to the 1,000 subscribers. My goal is to get to 1,000 by the conclusion of August. Fingers crossed, with your support we'll get there. You will be receiving an entry. So you get 2 entries for sharing the video, shared on any of your platforms, Facebook, Twitter, anywhere on social media, Instagram, and if every time you comment on any of our videos and you engage with me, you also get an entry. So this is a beautiful, beautiful piece. As you zoom in, it's one of my favorite Winnie the Pooh Jim Shore pieces ever made. It's this beautiful tree bark, Winnie reaching inside the tree to gather some honey. There's the little details with the bees, and then you have his best friends, Tigger, Piglet, and Eeyore, all supporting him on this venture. It is absolutely adorable, and I can't wait for someone to earn this. So may the odds forever be in your favor, and let's get back to our video. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. Yes! Hit that bell to get notified every time I upload a video, which is every Monday, and on occasions on Thursday as well. Let me know what type of content you want to see. Is there any particular videos? I listen to your feedback. Certain things I can't produce at the moment because it's either tedious or my schedule doesn't allow for it. But I do my best effort to create this content for you. So without further ado, let's dive in. What do we have here? If you're a fan, you probably know what this piece is. If you're not a fan of Lilo and Stitch, or you're new to the channel and or just started collecting Jim Shore, you're in for a treat because this is a rare commodity. Now, this piece I have been dying to allocate for quite some time. It's been years. And a dear friend of mine who I connected on Disney Adventures, incredible Disney group. They are more of a European, Holland, Netherlands, channel, like a group page, and I met this amazing collector, and she, just like myself, owns almost every piece ever made. And she was so sweet enough that she saw this pop up on eBay, and I check eBay quite often for the pieces I'm still missing, and she just was able to, she found it and she sent me the message. So thank you so much, Lovebug, for allowing, for just informing me about this epicness that that launched on eBay. Now, I mean, I would have noticed it later in the day, but she saw it. She's like, "It's there," and I'm shocked because I was the only one who bid for it. The starting bid was $250. I had a maximum bid up to $350. That's what I was committed to paying for it, top tier. And then I would have considered the bidding war because I don't think it's possible to really attain anything like this again. It's the rarest Stitch piece ever made. And it is one of 3 pieces that came out. It's a Halloween piece. And it came out alongside a Jack from Nightmare Before Christmas and a Tinkerbell. So I don't want to ruin any more of the surprises more than that, because if you're an avid fan, you probably know what piece I'm talking about. It is rare that this piece goes on a secondary market. I did see it go on eBay last year. One went on eBay, and one went on Mercari about a year ago as well. It was being sold with Jack as a set. I missed out on that one. But super excited that this release. Now, this was a limited release. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Let's go ahead, have you zoom in, and let's dive into what it is. And then we'll talk about the history with this piece and why I'm like over the moon because I finally completed this collection. Now, this piece does not come with a box, okay? So these pieces never came with boxes. There's a misconception. People think that it's a snow globe, okay? Congratulations, I ruined the surprise. People think that this snow globe collection, there's quite a few of them. There's holiday ones, and then there's these, which are the Halloween ones. People presume that these came in boxes. They didn't. They were sold to just stores without boxes, without styrofoam, without nothing. And what happened is like Hallmark stores or stores would just put them on the... they would put the pieces on like their register as like if like a last minute buy, like because it's like $20-$25, and so it'd be like a quick buy for the holidays. That was the intention with these. Now, in particular, this one is the rarest of them all. Really good job at packing, which I did tell the seller, please bubble wrap this very, very well. It's inside a box, and I'm hoping that there's bubble wrap within the box because it's not common to come across. So, beautifully wrapped. As we stay zoomed in, it made it out alive. Yes. Oh my god, I can't believe I own this. You have no idea. This piece came out... Hold on. Zoom back out. This piece came out around 2012, like 2011, 2012, and it immediately sold out on almost all websites. You couldn't find it except the secondary market, and even then, no one was selling it. Then the one that was quite common was the Tinkerbell one. And then it was very common. To this day, you could still get it for like under $80. And then the Jack was somewhat rare to come across, and now he's become very difficult to come across, making it one of the rarest A Nightmare Before Christmas pieces to own. And this one was the absolute rarest. So the way this works is like, let's say out of like the way like you would purchase this was like you would have to purchase it in a case lot, and so each one would only come with like, let's say two Stitch, 4 Jacks, and 6 Tinkerbells. So that's the common. That's how rare and common they were. And so the Stitch was the rarest of them all. Oh my god, I can't believe I own you, little buddy. It's in pristine condition. Wow, she did an amazing job. Okay, go ahead and set that in. Have you zoom in and like experience this beauty. How freaking amazing is that? So here we have it. As you zoom in, we're going to start spinning this around. It is Vampire Stitch. It is a mini snow globe. It's about no more than about maybe like 3.5-4 inches tall. Has this little beautiful little pumpkin right at the very top of the snow globe. And then you have like this cemetery, this spooky like sand cemetery. So it's sand. and tombstones, which is pretty amazing. I'm surprised it's not a palm tree. It is like a willow tree. And then the bottom is laced around with this like rose vine mauling, which is super, super cutie. And of course inside you have Stitch dressed up as Vampire Stitch. This is incredibly rare to come across. Many of you will probably experiencing this for the majority of people who are watching this video are probably experiencing this for the very first time, because in the last year I've only seen 2 go up on sale, and this is the 3rd one, which I think that's quite. I'm surprised that it was so common. So I feel complete. I finally just completed my Lilo and Stitch collection. By the way, I also have another piece coming in from Australia, and my collection is currently, I'm only 9 or 8 pieces away from completing my collection. When we started earlier this year, I was 17 pieces away. So I want to say thank you to everyone who has connected with me and who has supported me with trying to find these additional pieces. I really appreciate you, because without y'all, I would not have been able to find quite a few of these. 4 of the ones that I was missing was because of y'all who have supported me and like say, hey, go, I found it here, go check it out. And so I'm super excited. I'm really happy with the price I paid for it, $250. I know many would look at it like, what, $250 for that? But it is, in my experience, this is the rarest snow globe piece ever made from Disney Jim Shore. So of all the snow globe pieces, this is the absolute rarest one. It is an absolute beauty. And I own you. You're so cute. He does have little little bats that move around with the glitter. It's so freaking cute. I just want to keep talking about it, but we're not going to do that. We're gonna dive right back into this video. So let's talk about Lilo and Stitch. We want to talk about one of the very first pieces ever made, and it's this one right here. This one is the Ohana Means Family Personality Pose Stitch. Still quite common to come across. As you zoom in on the details, it's a personality pose. Beautiful detail, the rose mauling, and just the craftsmanship on this was beautiful. Absolutely love this piece. When it retailed for $26. I don't know what it retails for now, and I believe you could still find it. This piece did have multiple reprints of it made as well. Following this piece, we have this one, which I would say that this is probably the 2nd or 3rd rarest. I would say this is the 3rd rarest piece in the collection, and it's gone down in value, and we'll explain that in a moment. This one is called Ohana Means Family. This is my favorite piece he's ever made. The details are absolutely beautiful. You have this little cute tiki stand here that wobbles with the flame, the coconut and the flame. You have Lilo and Stitch, and she's hula dancing, and he's stringing at his guitar, and it looks so realistic with this mixed metal media. The sand base with the rose mauling details, I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. And then I just love the floral Hawaiian prints on each edge, and the oceanic, well, the front says Ohana in this like wood carved detailing, but the sides, it is an immaculate piece. At the time, it's been very difficult to come across, but don't be fooled. Now, this is the 1st edition. Just recently, about 4 months ago, another edition was just released to Europe. So Jim Shore has been releasing a lot of these old pieces that a lot of people are still looking to acquire. Jim Shore is releasing it to Europe. And the reason why is because from 2005 all the way up to like 2000 and almost 15, 16, Jim Shore really wasn't selling his products at all at Europe, and his European market has exploded, and UNESCO has been creating amazing efforts to really produce and to extend their pieces that they sell with various artists to the European market, and it's been an explosive market, which is amazing. I think the fan base in Europe when it comes to Disney is way bigger than it is here in the States. Way bigger. It just doesn't even compare. And so this piece was re-released. So be mindful of that. You could still find us. There are many European retailers that are currently selling this piece. You can go to Disney Avengers and you can input a suggestion, go join that group, and they will support you with other retailers that that would ship out. And there's a lot of European vendors that are shipping out to the States as well, which is really awesome. So it's this piece right here. So this piece, on average, the original, this is the original, was retailing for about like $300, $325. The new edition is worth a little under $80. And so because of that, be very mindful. If it comes in the old-fashioned box, which is the blue and red box, that's how you know it's the first edition. If it now comes in an all-red box, that is the second edition exclusive to Europe. So fair warning, don't go overpaying for this piece if it comes in the red box. Make sure to ask the seller who's selling this, do you have pictures of the box? Again, the red and blue box, the classic box, that's the original. The new all red box, that is the reissue. Don't pay more than $80 for them. Yay! Following that, we have quite a few other pieces, and my memory kind of gets like very skewed here. We're gonna go ahead and move on with this one. Ohana means family. Okay, are they all just called Ohana means family? Really? So Ohana means family. Ohana means family. Ohana means family. First time I experienced that. I don't really ever pay attention to the names of the figures, but it's very disappointing because there's a lack of creativity there and/or consistency. So we're gonna keep it real. The pieces should have different names to them. Now they do have a different item number to them, but they all have the same name. And this one, for some reason, says X404. I've never seen an X before. Why am I just noticing this now? This is so weird. So weird. So weird. Anyway, as we look at the base, you have this pink and blue base with these floral prints. This one's very similar to this one in the inspiration it took. It's a super, super cute color story. I'm going to be honest with you, there isn't much detail to this piece. Not like that over the moon over it. I mean, she's just clumped up next to him. There really isn't that much detail. It's a cute piece and still quite common to come across. So there you have it. So I just got my my vaccine today, my first of 2 vaccines, and literally as I'm doing this video, I'm starting to feel symptoms. Yay! I literally just got it done like less than 2 hours ago, and I feel like my throat just feels weird just now. It's like it's costing me to actually communicate. I haven't been vaccinated. I think I got my flu shot once as a child and then once like as a teenager, once ever. And I remember like I was an icky feeling, but I'm starting to feel a little something. I hope it's just in my head. Now we talked about this piece, and then this piece had a reprint. Ta-da! It's an exact same size replica, but it is the rarest of the 5 pieces of these that came out. And you've seen, I think you've seen me feature these before. I don't know if this battery is going to work. Yeah, the battery's not going to work. It doesn't have batteries. This one does not have a name. It is the Light Up Bright Stitch. So what's really cool about this is, one, the base is more elevated and it has this like enamel painted on it. Super, super cutie. It's crystal clear. It's an exact replica of this. The distinction is it lights up. So it has this LED built-in light. It came out during the holiday season. They made, I think, 5 of these. They made a Minnie, a Mickey, a Fantasia Mickey. And by the way, it's a Minnie and Mickey, a holiday Mickey and Minnie. They made a Fantasia Mickey. They made a Tinkerbell, and they made a Stitch. The Stitch and the Fantasia Mickey are the more difficult ones to find, and you can probably find them for a little under $50, versus the others you can still quite commonly find them within $30 to $40 price range. They're not too more difficult to come out. And a lot of people, this was a big bust when Jim announced this piece. It was a huge bust. As you look at the details, it's a beautiful piece. But the reason why this piece was a bust, it was like, we've seen this piece, all the pieces were already made, and he just replicated them. And people were like, I don't really care to purchase something in a clear resin. I just like keep making more products, don't duplicate products. So this didn't do well at all, this entire collection, and I don't think that will ever be a concept Jim is going to revisit in the future. We're just going to save holiday for the end. This video is not in any particular order. Then we have this one, which is very quite common to still come across. Finally, a different name, Strange Life Forms, and it is the second personality pose he made in the series. And this is the in the Stitch series, and this is Stitch with his little frog. Sorry about that. So as you zoom in on the details, super cutie. Love this base. The bases on these pieces are always the cutest on Stitch pieces. It's a cute piece, you know, it's a cute piece. It's not my favorite personality pose. I prefer this one so much more, but it's a cute piece. And again, you can find this for under $30. Don't pay more than that. Now, following that, we have quite a few other pieces, and I really want to do this in chronological order, so let me do this some justice. Then we have this piece, which in my experience is the second most expensive piece in the entire collection. Is the battery even working? It is. Wow. Okay. So this one is called There Is No Name to It. No. The reason why there's no name to it is because it's probably on the box and it has a battery pack. So I don't know the name to it. This is the second rarest. After the snow globe, this is the second rarest, and you can find this on the secondary market. The same price, around maybe like $325, $350-ish is what people have been paying for it. And there's a lot of people that get lucky and get it much cheaper. The Mercari, sometimes people don't know what they have, and they sell it on Mercari, and it's far cheaper. Or on so many other secondary market apps. This one right here is the vampire Stitch coming out of this jack-o'-lantern. I mean, he is freaking cutie. Super, 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 super cutie. There's a built-in LED. There's a built-in little candle light that illuminates, as you can see. You probably can't notice with this light. Sorry, I have to yawn again. I'm feeling all sorts of weird, and I'm getting sleepy, and I think it's the vaccine. So I was gonna film a video right after this. I don't know if that's gonna be possible because I like filming my videos in bunches. So here we have it. It's in this beautiful jack-o'-lantern. It's quite difficult to come across. I love that the pumpkin is carved as well. It's super, 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 super cutie. Yay! Following that piece, we're gonna move on to this piece, which is, I believe, the 20th anniversary. It's called Catch the Wave, and it's the 20th anniversary of Lilo and Stitch, or the 15th anniversary. I know it's not 20 years. I think it's 15 years. I think it's the 15th anniversary of Lilo and Stitch, and it might even be the 10-year anniversary. It's definitely not the 20th. That's a fact. I was not 12 when this movie came out. I was more in my late teenage years when Lilo and Stitch came out. But anyway, I freaking love this piece. It's quite a common piece. It's still a quite common piece to come around. It was $70 when it launched. This was overproduced. Don't pay more than $70, $80 for it. You can still find it, but I love this piece so much because it's really, as you zoom in, it's really a much larger piece in detail. So as you see this wave coming in, and then you see Lilo and Stitch surfing right through that, right under that wave, and then the detailing of the wave from the back. There's some rose mauling details as well. I freaking love this piece so much. Again, you can still acquire it very affordably for still the same price it launched, for the same price when it launched during the anniversary. Following that, we have this cutie, and this one is called Finding a Family. The Ugly Duckling. He's reading the book, and he's resonating with it, and it's such a beautiful, beautiful. It encompasses a childlike wonder to it as he's reading the book, and he's reading the story of the Ugly Duckling. And as you I don't know if you can experience this through zooming in, but the book as well. I don't think you can. There it is. The book, the book as well tells this beautiful story. And the title of the book is there as well. It's just super, super, super cutie. Cute piece. You can still find this still at the relatively the same price. Don't pay more than $45, $50 for it. Then we're going to wrap it up with the latest piece that I have in my collection is actually U2. This one is one of them too. So this is one of 3 of the latest pieces that I have released. This is called Shootin' the curls. And so it is a snow globe stitch. This was part of 3 snow globes that came out. This was like a more small, medium, large. This being the small, the Maleficent being the medium, and then they made a Lion King one being an extra large snow globe. These came out last year, during the summer of last year. These came out, and it's Stitch riding the wave. Beautifully, beautifully, beautifully done. I love the base of this with the waves, the color story. I love this great detail right here as well. It is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece. This piece, I believe it launched for $60 is the retail value, because of its weight. Snow globes are very heavy, so typically many times they are more pricier. Next we have this one, which is, I believe it's an anniversary piece as well, and the year it released, this one's called Stitch Statue, quite a basic name. And the year it was launched was part of the same anniversary. It came out during the anniversary year, and it was a masterpiece. So every year Jim makes one piece in a deluxe size, and this was it. You can still find this. I believe Amazon, you can still find it. Many retail sell it. When it launched, it was $100. It was $125. Now I've seen it for like $150 is what you would pay for this. As you zoom in, which I don't even think you need to zoom in on this video because it's so large and you can perfectly see it here. It is so beautiful. The rose mauling details are amazing. I love these bigger pieces because it really, when you look at this piece, it kind of gives you like this life-size vision of Stitch. It is just super freaking cutie. He's so cute. It's like you just want to pick him up, adopt him, and just keep him forever. The detailing with the pink, in the pink ears, everything. I just love this piece so much. It's really one of my favorite pieces within the Stitch collection. I loathe that it's large because I have that bottom shelf right over there, which is dedicated to him. And what sucks is because he's so large, I'm not able to fit another mirror. And so there's such a big gap from that bottom level up until where I'm featuring the Little Mermaid pieces. But super cutie piece nevertheless. So we're done with this side. I want to show you more of our holiday pieces, right? So next we have another Halloween piece, and this one is called Devilish Delight. It is Stitch dressed up as this little cute devil with his little devil stake. As you zoom in on the details, it's super cute. The vine details in this fuchsia and violet color with the pumpkin. I love when the bases have like this extra themed like print to it. He's on this grass. I mean, his tail on the back, how cute is that? I mean, it's a super cutie piece. This is also a piece that you're going to find similar so at retail value under $60, $70. When it relaunched, it was like $45. Most recently, this came out last fall, and this one is the Stitch O-Lantern. What's the name of this one? Stitch or Treat. Great, we're clever. We're using different names here. So here we have Stitch, and he is like protruding, his head is protruding outside of this pumpkin. It's super cute. As you look through the detailing of this, the 360, and you zoom in, you're seeing it's so... This vaccine is really taking its toll on me. I am so sorry throughout this video. And so we have this beautiful like lilac lavender print during every other layer of this pumpkin. And then the front, we do have a jack-o'-lantern carved, but then you have him coming out of the mouth of the jack-o'-lantern. I love the details of the leaves here. This is such a beautiful piece. Beautiful, beautiful piece. So many people own this piece, and I mean, it's a beautiful piece. There's a lot of people that don't collect the holiday pieces of any of the lines, but many collectors decided to opt in on this one because it's such a freaking cute piece. Following that, we have this piece, which is a Valentine's Day piece. It is called Clueless Casanova. He's so cute. And here he is in his little pink sweatshirt. And it's a pink and white ivory sweatshirt, and it's super cutie because I just love how every other color is painted a different color. It's super cutie. And then the ears, the rose molding lavender here, and he's holding a rose in his hand. There's just so much innocence to this. This piece was also mass produced because it's a holiday piece that typically happens. Most people typically tend to gift these. You can still find this for less than $50. Don't pay more than that. There's only really a few select pieces in this collection. Stitch is a collection that it's not really too difficult to come across, with the exception of this one right here, this one, and this one. They're all still relatively quite easy to come across. So if you wanted to have a complete collection, this is one that's relatively easier to get. Following that, we have the only holiday Stitch. I'm surprised we only have one. And this one is called Bad Rap. I love this. So here he is with his four arms. One's holding a bow. His mouth, he's pulling at the ribbon. Then he has tape in another, and then he has what seems to be the other end of the ribbon on one hand. It is just absolutely cutie. He's sitting down with his little Santa hat. And it says, "To Lilo, I'm so sorry. I hope y'all have some compassion for me on today's video." It's not a fact of me not wanting to do it. It's a fact of, like, the vaccine is starting to kick in. And I'm experiencing all forms of symptoms right now. Nothing, like, too bad. I'm not experiencing anything, like, excruciating at all. But I am experiencing some fatigue is what I am experiencing. So here you have it, and this one, I mean, it's super cutie. Look at this gift packaging, the detailing, the name. I mean, this is one of my favorite pieces of all of these, like, holiday ones. This is one of my favorites. The detail's amazing. Beautiful, beautiful piece. We're almost in. Next, we have this piece, and this I recently shared. It was last year. We shared. I made this video, I believe, in January. No, I made this video in, like, I filmed this video in December or January. It's one of my first ones that aired. And this one's called Bizarre Bunny. First time we are featuring him with Easter. Yay! And so, y'all, I've did this video before. I've told y'all how much I love the bottom of this base, but what I don't like is the color of this grass. I wish it was more of a pastel green. And also the color of Stitch here. I don't like this color. It's really the same hue of this one. I like this one more, or this color more. It's really missing that. It looks like it has like a lacquer on it, and I really don't care for it. Now the basket I think is super cutie. All the different color eggs inside the basket. Super cutie. You can still find this at Retail Valley. I think this retails for like $50. You can still find it. And the very last piece, which is the most recent piece made in this collection, is the Ornament Stitch. I feel like I'm missing Stitch in another ornament form. Do I have you in another ornament form in another box? I know, like, when this video's over, I'm going to be like, oh, I forgot to feature the ornament that I had. I think we're good. No, I don't think he's been featured in another ornament set. And so here you have him. You have Stitch holding the wreath. Super, super, super cutie. Look at this cutie. Now this one is very challenging. It's become challenging to come across because these ornaments were only released to the European market, to my knowledge. You can find them in the secondary market. They just recently launched last year, and you can find them. They launched for about like $25 is the retail, but they're more than that. They've been going out for like $58. If you want to have it imported here in the States and purchase it on eBay. That does not include shipping. So they have been a little bit more challenging, and this is one of the pieces my girlfriend Jess, who lives in the UK, sent over to me. So really excited to have that. I want to say before we end this video, there is 3 more pieces coming out. We have another small little personality pose Stitch coming out. I'm going to post it right up there. And he is estimated to come out. My shipment actually arrives. It's arriving this week. I actually just got the confirmation from Enesco saying that the shipment is coming. So I'm so excited. We have a massive haul. This is the only haul we're getting in 2021. Y'all seen my previous video when I did the sledding Mickey and Friends. Well, we're getting where I think Chip and Dale come in that set. We're going to get Aladdin, Carved by the Heart. We're getting Rapunzel's Castle. We have a lot of pieces coming. And there's a little mini personality post Stitch. That one's worth $15. It's the most inexpensive piece ever made from Lilo and Stitch. And there's going to be a little Simba as well from the Lion King. Following that, we also have 2 new pieces that were just launched about a few weeks ago. And those will launch next year. So they're projected to launch next February, and it is going to be a Stitch coming out of a pineapple, and it's going to be a storybook Stitch. So Lilo and Stitch, the storybook, which we haven't seen a storybook piece since I think Aladdin was the last one we got a storybook piece. So really excited about that as well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so sorry my my vaccine symptoms started kicking in. And again, nothing to, I personally am not feeling anything like drastic, but I am getting a lot of fatigue. So thank you so much. I'm going to see if I can just shake this off and film another video. I'm really excited because we have this other video coming, and you may, and my future self may like upload that video first of the new releases. If they come this week and I'm able to film it and have it edited by Monday, I will be releasing that video first, and then this one. And technically I filmed this one first, so if that's the case, sorry about that. This video came after, but we do have a lot more content coming out as well. I'm super excited for what we're up to, the content we're releasing. We're having a Sleeping Beauty video being filmed, an Aladdin video being filmed. What else are we doing, y'all? We're doing Aladdin, we're doing Sleeping Beauty, and The Lion King. Yay! Those have been highly requested videos. So we will be doing Lion King, Sleeping Beauty, and Aladdin. Those are really soon to come out. We're going to do a Pixar Jim Shore collection, all the Pixar pieces, which unfortunately they don't make Pixar. He doesn't make any Pixar pieces anymore due to like a licensing agreement. It's just, I think it's more expensive, and it's very challenging to get that licensing, not only from Disney, but then to also get it from Pixar. So super excited for all of that that's going to launch this month. And then in September, I'm so excited because I'm actually leaving on vacation for the entire month of October. And so I will be gone all of October. And so I'm filming, I have all my videos are being filmed in September so this I can upload my content and have it ready to upload, auto upload in October. So we have all of the holiday Halloween pieces that have ever been made in any random character set. We're going to do that video. We're going to do all the Mickey and Friends Halloween pieces, so I'm super excited for that. We have the Costco Vampire Mickey I still have to order. That's launching really soon here. So I'm super excited about that. It's a new piece coming out this year. And we're doing Nightmare Before Christmas. Super excited about that. I've been dying to do a Nightmare Before Christmas video. So thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Thank you so much. It means the world when you subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for sharing this content, and for giving me purpose to continue to just share my collection with you all and support you all with completing your checklist. Stay amazing, stay awesome, stay safe, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.